have my phone sitting in a very unstable way, so if it falls and you see Bit City, well, that's not my fault. I'm so sorry about that. Hi world, you're today meeting me in my shower today. I'm broadcasting at you from my shower because I've been needing to film a YouTube video, and by needing, I've been really wanting to film a YouTube video for a long time, but sometimes it's hard for me to take initiative. I don't know. I don't know if anyone's been feeling this weird thing like brain fog and depression and anxiety and doom for the world recently. I don't know if anyone else has been feeling that, but I've been feeling it to a level that has been a little bit unhealthy to my life, and my OCD has become detrimental to my health. So I'm here in the shower today because I wanted to do this. Where is it? I bought like a rosemary and mint root stimulator treatment. This really has nothing to do with the video. This is just the objective of the video. This is my Skyrim quest. I've been playing Skyrim recently. That's my quest. Is to do the rosemary and mint. In a very Skyrim fashion, I will be going around that and talking about a lot of different things. But yeah, I've been wanting to film a video for a long time, and it's just hard for me sometimes to take a video, to film a video, to take a video like a pill. Social media is my little pill, and I'm society. And sometimes I'm just addicted to the feeling of scrolling. But I just knew that if I did it like this, I would actually film it because it's a lot easier for me. I don't really care about the lighting or the setup. Also, the audio is about to be so bad, so bad, so bad, so bad, so bad, so bad, so bad. Yeah, so the audio is about to be really bad and echoey because I don't have a mic, and I'm also not about to have a mic out while my bits are out. Like, I just don't really care about putting that level of effort in when I literally am going to be showering. So yeah. That's everything. I'm going to be talking about things that I've been doing recently, things that I've been thinking, and in the meantime, I will be showering. You're not going to see nothing, obviously. You freak perv. You're actually a freak and you're scaring me. Recently, I've had a little bit of a threat of some of the killer, and I have been feeling like I'm being stalked and like I'm going to be killed at any moment because, like I said, OCD has been very rampant, and I have had a dream that this person has me. And is it really, 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 really getting to me? Yes. But am I gonna still be gorgeous and say, oh, hi, because I'm forced to interact with this person? Yes. The joys of being a retail worker and having creepy custies. Anyway, that's everything. That's all the housekeeping I needed to do. We're gonna be talking about music, anime, video games, Dungeons and Dragons. I'm turning into one of the most beautiful nerds. Like, especially since I've been really coming to terms with my autism and things recently, that like the older I get and the more that I'm isolated with my own thoughts and like not just surrounded by other people and constantly masking and not realizing it. Since I've been actually coming to terms with that, I have realized that like I'm a freak nerd loser. Like I grew up being a freak nerd loser, and I at some point just like became like sassy like white gay. Like it happened by accident. It was poison. It's literally poison. White gay men are poison to the community. And I do believe that, and I actually will fight people on that. Sorry to the world, sorry to the earth, sorry to America. But sometimes the truth has to be said, and sometimes your lips open and the truth comes out without you even wanting it to. It just happens because the world needed it, and you had to be the harbinger of doom. So yeah, this is Shower Thoughts with C613B, aka Caleb Corsino. C613B, I usually say C613B, but it's kind of a hard name for me to say. Honestly, I do have a little bit whoa. I do have a little bit of a lisp, so it's kind of a hard thing for me to say. But that's my name, and that's my birthday. I had, oh my god, fun fact. One of my favorite podcast, artist on artist. It's so funny. It's a completely improv roundtable podcast. It's hilarious. It's Phantasma. And one of the people on it, Jeremy Colhane, he was putting on his story, like, if you respond and say you bought a ticket to our live show, like, DM me, and I will say, hi! And I did it, and he was like, hi, C613B, what does your name mean? Here's the clip now.
C613B, thank you for buying a ticket. What does your name mean?
So yeah, just a little lore drop for everyone in case you're wondering. C613B looks like Caleb, but it's spelled with numbers. Caleb is my name, obviously. And 613 is 613, aka June 13th, my birthday. I was born on Friday the 13th. And it is a really big part of my personality. I have made it so. So yeah, that's the lore, in case anyone's wondering why my name is that and not just some weird freak. It's not just, you know, some people put numbers in their name to be aesthetic, and cyber and Y2K and whatever the frick those words mean, but I put it in there because I'm original and different, and that's a part of my birth given, like, innate feeling in my heart and soul and chest and being and spirit. Oh, someone just like me on Hinge. Okay, I need to get into the shower because I'm starting to feel a little bit unhinged, and that's not good. We're 5 minutes and 38 cents in. Oh, wait. Let's get into it. I'll meet you back once I've got conditioner in my hair. Rawr. Hello, citizens of Earth. It is me back with conditioner in my locks, as you can see. No, yeah, it's natural. No, I didn't put anything in it. No, yeah, this is literally like I wake up and it's just like, boop, like that. First thing I want to talk about is Skyrim. So in December of 2024, I started playing Skyrim because I have been really getting into the D&D of it all, the Dungeons and Dragons of it all. I have been really into like fantasy, like I'm a goblin creature. I'm a fae. I'm either a fae or a goblin. I think Rowan's a fae and I'm a goblin, but sometimes I'm a fae. It just depends on the day. I'm a fae and I'm literally like, I'm riding my horse and I'm exhausted. I'm like, oh my God, I'm so tired. Like, I don't have any meat. I'm so hungry. Like, my health is low. Like, I'm out of arrows. Like, I need somewhere to go to like replenish, to refresh. And off in the distance, I see a lit fire. I see smoke coming from a building. I say, what even is that? There's fireflies. There's gorgeous like mandolin plucking and like synthy pads and like guitar acoustic strings. And I'm like, oh my God, what is that? I go to it. It's a tavern. It's a tavern in the middle of nowhere and they're serving mead. Yeah, they're serving lots of mead. And I'm getting all the mead that I can think of. And there's other goblins and orcs and fairies and just all of these different beautiful creatures there. And we're talking, we're mingling. Maybe I like meet one of them that's really cute. There's an orc. Maybe there's an orc boy there that I'm like really into. And I don't know, I'm just very into that. Like, especially the atmosphere and the ambience of it all. I think it started when, in the beginning of 2024, I was playing Breath of the Wild, Zelda Breath of the Wild on Switch. And the soundtrack to that, the atmosphere of like going to the stables and like roasting apples, it just was like, oh, the world that we live in right now is so scary and not meant for us as humans. This is like, wow, this is everything that I want to be doing. So I've been really into that, but the issue with a lot of D&D games is that they're all turn-based. I don't necessarily mean D&D like the actual game. I've never played that before. I've watched Smosh play it, Sword AF. It was brilliant. You made season 2 an audio thing. That was a misstep on your part, but season 1 was so fantastic. And I haven't gotten around to season 2 because it's audio and I like seeing the reactions, so that was a misstep. But I'll love. But yeah, that really heightened my want to be a fantasy fae, a fantasy goblin, watching them play that. But also like Baldur's Gate. Baldur's Gate is another game that's like D&D that I want to play. I just don't have the equipment to play, but that's turn-based. And I want to fight things. I want to hit things. I want to feel the vibration. And for a while, Hades was scratching that itch. Hades is lit sauce supreme deluxe mega size. Like, order it to go right now. It is so freaking good. The music is good. All of the characters are so well designed, well voice acted. There's so many lines, like so much dialogue. I played it for a long time. I never have repeat dialogue. And I grew up a Greek mythology nerd freak loser. So a lot of the characters and a lot of the references I was freaking living. But yeah, Hades was scratching that itch for a long time. And then I got to the end where I like beat it essentially. And you can keep playing it for a long time, but I'm the type of person that like, I need an objective. I don't need you to pressure me about the objective, but I need an objective. And once I finish that objective, I need other things to do, because if there's not things for me to do, I'm bouncing. Like, I'm out of there. I don't care. I do not care. I don't care. There's side quests. I don't care. Give me full, like, there needs to, if the game doesn't continue going on forever, I'm sick of it. Like, I'm literally done. That's why I like Pokemon games, because there is stuff to do afterwards, but once you finish Pokemon game, you're like, okay, I finished it. Like, there was the title screen. It's over. We're good. Anything else is like extra credit, extracurricular credit, teacher's pet. but the story is finished. The game is finished. Which Pokemon is also turn-based, and that's another thing. I was trying to play different Pokemon games. I lost my cartridge for Pokemon Scarlet, so I tried to download the digital Pokemon Violet, played it. It runs so horribly, I literally couldn't even get through the first town without it glitching so bad. I was like, I'm done. Which is upsetting, because my cartridge of Scarlet never did that. So when everyone was complaining, I was like, how many though? So I tried playing that. That's turn-based. I was like, no, I want to be the Pokemon. I want to hit. I want to attack. I want to kill. So then, one of these nights, one of these nights, One of These Nights by Red Velvet. Such a good song. Such a good song. Haven't listened to much K-pop this year, TBH. Every K-pop star, like, it just became so problematic and so much to keep up with drama-wise that I was like, okay, I'm gonna listen to other things. I still give my K-pop groups a listen here and there, but I'm like, I'm over the drama. It's like, it's too much. Now, even trying to listen, especially like NCT 127, there was a member that got accused and proved of some very bad things, and that was like my old group. So that kind of ruined it for me. I was like, oh. Loser. You're a loser. You're a freaking loser and a freak and a weirdo, and you should probably man up and do it. But yeah, so one of these nights I was stumbling upon, I was in the eShop and I was like, I was on the eShop and I was like looking for new games. So many AI, like, hentai freak weird games on the eShop. Nintendo, fix it. You're a freak. And I see Skyrim and I'm like, I remember hearing people talk about this. Like, I look through the trailers, I look through the photos, and I'm like, oh, this is kind of Fallout 4 adjacent. And at the beginning of 2024, especially recently, I've been reminiscing about this time, but the beginning of 2024, when I was like watching people watch Fallout and I watched Fallout, the show, I was so happy during that time. I wasn't actually happy, in fact, but looking back on it, I'm like, wow, that was a euphoric and like very visceral time that I can remember and think of. But when I tried to play Fallout 4, I couldn't find my CD, which was annoying, because fun fact, I got Fallout 4 as a kid, played a good amount of it, not a lot of it, but a decent amount for a kid. It was really hard, so I like gave up in a lot of parts because I was like, girl, what is this? But I played a good amount of it. And then at a certain point, my parents put parental controls on my Xbox One, so I couldn't play the game anymore. I literally couldn't play it because it was aged out of my current age. And I was like, okay, so what's the point? They never fixed it. But anyway, I couldn't find it. I called my sisters. I was like, where is this CD? No one knows. I randomly find it in the garage one day, months later, and I put it in the Xbox One. Girl, now the Xbox One doesn't turn on. The Xbox One doesn't work. I said, okay, so the world's evil. That's actually disgusting and sinister, and Ekin, like, that was like actually like horrendable. That's horrendable. So I couldn't play that. So when I was looking at the pictures and the gameplay, I was like, oh, looks like it's gonna give me my Fallout itch. And I was playing it, I get through the intro, I'm living. From the intro, from the scene where it's like, oh, you're finally awake. The background music, the scenery, picking my character with the races and the different options. I sat there for so long. I've already made another playthrough with another person. I'm gonna put pictures on the screen of my pictures that I have and of my guy named Caleb. But he's a high elf because I love myself some magic, even though I'm kind of switching to being like a one-handed combat person, because I tried that with my other playthrough of my Argonian named the Vixen. She's a pink reptile. She's sickening. And she's a one-handed combat main, so I'm like kind of living for that more. Magic is strong, but it's not as strong as combat in some scenarios. But yeah, so I downloaded it. I loved it. I'm having a great time. It's really good. I'm honestly having a blast, and I know I'm going to end this video not having said everything I want to say about it. But I'm really loving it. I'm liking the combat. The music is so freaking good. I recently had to get on a plane to fly home from like literally a nightmare trip. Like I had to fly out of oh my god. I had to literally fly out of the seventh ring of hell, Dante's Inferno. As above, so below. And I had to get out of there. So I flew home and I listened to the soundtrack of Skyrim on the plane. Wow. What a transcendental experience. Like, that was beautiful. It felt like I was going to another plane of existence. Like, as I closed my eyes, I was arriving near the tavern. I was so close to the tavern, I could smell it, I could taste the meat in my mouth, but I didn't reach it. But I've been playing it a lot. Oh, and fun fact, I left my Switch with my family because I had to go home because I thought I was gonna work. I didn't, long story. I left my Switch with them, so I could have been playing it while I was at home, and I didn't get to, and it was actually devastational. No, yeah, I'm living for it. I'm having so much fun. I'm liking all of the characters, the voice acting. It's all like Xbox and goofy in the perfect way. Like it's giving me my 2012 itch as well, which I love that era. There's so many bad things, but there's also so much fun about it. And I remember like being a young boy at that time, there were so many good things to look at and so many bad things. And did I fall into both? Yes. But am I here now? Yes. And that's gorgeous. And yeah, it's been fantastic. I love when a character decides to switch up and is evil and like, oh, I love when you accidentally hit a character you didn't mean to hit, and now everyone wants to kill you, and you're like, ah! I'm quick saving constantly, don't worry about it. Like, don't worry about me, I know. I did play Fallout long enough to know, like, oh, I should probably save here. Loving lockpicking. My lockpicking level is at, like, level 45. I'm at, like, level 12 or 13 or something. No, I'm at, like, level 20. I don't know. My lockpicking is pretty high. I love to lockpick. Some luso freak is gonna come in the comments and be like, that's not high. You should probably if I'm being completely honest. Yeah, no, it's so freaking fun. Oh, I like when a character switches up and becomes evil. It reminds me of when I was playing Breath of the Wild for the first time, and those characters that want to kill the Hyrule, like, leader or whatever, all of a sudden when they, like, flip and do their, like, outright costume change, and they kill you, that scared me so bad when I played it the first time, and that's kind of giving me the same vibe, which has been awesome. I've been having a great time. I've been loving it. Yeah, it's been super fun. What else do I want to say? Oh, riding the horse is super glitchy, and I've killed myself and my horse so many crazy ways. And I got to the point where I fell off a cliff and my horse died, but I like barely skid. I was like on the cliff and I went doop, and my horse was like, actually, I'm gonna jump you all the way over here. And it killed itself, and I got off it and I was like, okay, I'm leaving it. I actually can't do with this. It's like, I can't live this way anymore, attached to the hip. You're bringing me down. Once I reach my height, I'm getting to all these beautiful moments. I'm getting awarded and recognized and validated in my life, and you're bringing me down with you. What else should I say in this block? Because I need to rinse out this conditioner so that way I can put in my little oil treatment. But what else should I say in this block? What else should I say? Oh, to wrap up D&D, Skyrim, that world of things, I also started a while back. I don't even remember when. Delicious in Dungeon, and that is so good. That's also scratching my D&D itch. Damien from Smosh. Oh my god, I'm blushing. That's like freaking me out. I'm nervous. Oh my god, I can't say anything about you, but hi. Hey. You as Laios is pretty incredible. You're pretty impeccable. And that's all I'm gonna say. We're gonna move on from Damien from Smosh. Damien Haas. Damien, the character, the voice actor of Laios. We're gonna move on. Loving that anime. Background music, giving me the same thing. I'm loving that background music. Fun fact, I'm working on a little EP project right now called On an Eternal Quest for My Muse. It might get shortened to An Eternal Quest for My Muse, but it's inspired by like Skyrim, D&D, Delicious in Dungeon, Hades, like doom, doom, like that type of music. I'm trying to make my own version of that right now because I'm so obsessed with it, and it needs to be a part of C613B discography and lore in my world, and on the CC13B radio coming soon. But yeah, that show's been really awesome. I stopped up until I'm like on episode 10, and I know the next couple episodes are about to be like big hitter moments, so I'm waiting till I can like kind of rewatch a couple episodes and get back into it. But I love it. I love the animation, the music, the voice acting is great, the characters, the writing, everything. It's giving me it's scratching my tavern itch. Like, it's perfect. Laios. Oh! Honestly, low-key, Delicious in Dungeon was kind of what made me be like, wait a minute, maybe I need a white chocolate man. And then I started watching Smosh and I saw Shane Top and I said, wait a minute! Maybe I'm switching. Maybe I need a white man. But don't ever clip this and tell this to anyone. I'm dead serious. This is my secret. I'm taking my grave. Not that it's gross to like white men, like, whatever. I don't think you should hate anyone for anyone. I don't like people and I don't like white men, but whatever, like, whatever, gray area, neutral, nuance, bias, like, whatever. I personally have a thing against, like, white men because evil, the sin of, like, the spirit of sin is within white men, specifically white men with blue eyes and blonde hair. Like, that's actually the Antichrist, in my opinion. And if you have those features, you're not automatically evil, but when you're born, you do have more of a capability to be, okay, I was gonna say you have more of a capability to be evil. I do think I'm explaining like eugenics though. So we're gonna scoot away from that. I don't know. There's something about me, I thought it for like a really long time that I was like, okay, I can be gay and I can like date men, whatever, that's fine. Like, ugh, whatever, that's fine. But I'm not about to date white men. I'm not about to let them have that. That's not like, you can't handle all this. I'm not gonna let you even have a taste of me. But recently I've been like, maybe we can add them into the Rolodex of things that I'm interested in. Maybe. As a treat. They deserve it, I guess. In the name of being fair, I guess. I can spare it this once. Dancing through life, down at the All Stars. It's only because stars is what we come to do. But it's a strange thing, your life could end up changing when you're dancing through. Hi world, I'm out of the shower. Let me. Hi world, I'm out of the shower. I decided not to film the rest of the shower once I had the treatment in my hair because it just was like an oil in my hair. There was not really anything to see. So here I am. My hair looks the same as usual. But it did feel very nice and cooling and like mentholy on my head. So that was really nice. When I put cold freezing water on it, it felt like my head was gonna explode into an ice block. Which was actually kind of awesome. So here's the issue here. Just in general with my hair. Oh, you can't really tell actually. They look kind of better than usual. These tendrils. So my hair, it's a ton of different, like, oh, there you go. See the different lengths there? So I would like for it all to be this healthy curls and for it all to be long, but I can't get that. I have tried to cut this bit because basically I used to shave the sides of my head, like buzz, fade it, and then I would have the top be long and curly. But I just let my hair have it completely down now. Oh my god, I'm like speaking so weirdly. But I just let my hair be completely down all the time pretty much now. Like fully grown out. So it looks a little bit weird with those layers. We're gonna start all this over again. It's feeling a bit too disjointed and like not like it's a good ending. Hi world, I'm out of the shower. I finished the hair treatment and didn't decide to film it because it just was me putting oil and stuff in my hair. It really wasn't anything astoundifying to watch. But here I am, here's my hair. It looks the same as it always does. I really want to, this year, fully even out these nasty bits. Do you see those? I'll put in a good picture so you can see. Because I used to basically shave and like buzz and fade the sides of my hair and I had the top be curly Q. And I'm speaking so badly right now. I had to just let something out. I needed to just let something out to like get it out. Like get it out and we're here and we're back. Okay, I'm back. But yeah, I really want to try to even out my hair this year because I used to shave it and whatever, and I want to try to get it all one now, like even length, or still have curly layers, like stairs or something, but I want it to be all where I can have it all the way down and not have gross little extra tendrils. I want it to just have a cute little pony puff and have my hair down in it, just be a cute little curly bob, and then grow it out to be cute, magnificent girly locks. Girly locks, curly locks. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Like for the whole video, this is like I said, this is a like I said, this is like a Skyrim objective quest, babes. You're gonna do everything else excited for Oh! I'm so sick of this. I'm feeling awful. Like, this video needs to end because I'm sick of it. I'm sick of it. I have nothing else to add to the video. I talked about Skyrim. I talked about Delicious in the Dungeon. I talked about D&D. I talked about Hades. Like, I talked about the things that I wanted to talk about. There are more things I wanted to talk about, but I'm done. I'm sick of being here. I'm sick of you. I hate you. I don't even know how you got into my house, if I'm being really honest. Now you're coming at me with a knife and literally calling me so many hateful words. Get out of my house. You can follow me everywhere at C613B. Thank you so much. Bye, world. I love you. Until next time.